Hello everybody, it's Kurt, and I'm narrating my very first video ever. This was our dive trip in the Cayman Islands in August of 16, and I'm together with John and Marta on this dive. And we're shore diving off Maca, Bucca. As usual, I'm into creatures of all sorts. I'm learning how to hold my camera. It's very difficult underwater as it tends to be both turbulent and choppy. And I'm also learning to pan less and to focus more. But as usual, the reef creatures are magnificent. I've improved my lighting, and I'm slowly improving my technique. Sponges are irresistible, and it never fails. You look inside of them, and all there is inside is sand. I enjoy looking at the small life. Little fishes, the spawn that you can see here, they tend to cluster in groups to avoid predation. Sea fans, soft corals, obviously a lot of small juvenile fish. Hardly anything we see here is plant. It's almost all animal. Turtles are our favorite. Here's a young hawksbill that I forget who discovered, but we all enjoyed looking at it and filming it, and he was very obliging. He's scraping mostly algae, what little there is, off of the rocks. I'm sure he's also getting some creatures and some coral as well. We took turns videoing him. Marty's using my old GoPro, and she does a good job with it. Again, notice how the turtle is ignoring us for all intents and purposes. He let me get right up to his beak while he's chewing away. I think they're magnificent creatures. Easily my favorite. After the turtle obliged us, we proceeded somewhat south through a cluster of rocky canyon areas, and we entered into what we like to call Tarpon Alley. These are aggressive predator fish. They are nocturnal, and during the day they congregate in a particular cove where they bide their time until night comes along and they can access their prey. Beautiful silvery fish, about 3 to 4 feet long. John and Marta are both spying on them now. If you cautiously swim towards them, they'll allow you to film them or photograph them, but there's always a bit of space around them. They don't like you getting too close. The slower you go, the better it is. And they are a beautiful sight when the sun reflects off of them. It looks like there's current flowing, but really there's very, very little. Grand Cayman, during the months that we dive it, is generally extremely easy diving. Almost no current at all. Some of the smaller tarpon seem to let you get a bit closer, as these two did. Garden eels. What look like plants are in fact small eels. They're incredibly shy. You can see them moving slightly. I think they're filtering plankton and crustaceans from the water. And along the way we find what looks to be a conch, but is in fact a crab. Pretty good size one too. Marta's checking out nooks and crannies. She is the expert creature spotter. Big French angel. Again, can't resist looking in the sponge. I'm always expecting to see a crab or a shrimp, and there's never anything in there except a bit of dirt. These are some of my favorite fish. They often swim upside down underneath the overhanging rocks. The colors are incredible. A species of soft coral. They wave gently in the breeze, and their polyps gather up plankton and other small creatures that they happen to snare. If you touch them, which you're not supposed to, the little polyps, the fuzzy parts, retract into the body of the coral. Some plate corals, more small spawn. Once you get close with good dive lighting, the colors pop. Even without a camera, I don't think I'd ever dive without good, strong lighting again. It's a must-have. The upper contours tend to be very lush. The sponges grow in huge clusters. These in particular were probably 2 feet tall, each lobe of the sponge. Marta and John clowning around. Marta's stretching out. John was exceptionally good underwater. Very, very calm and proficient. Some bottom feeding fish. I used to know all these fish. I think these are grunts of some type, but I'm not sure. They plow through the sand looking for anything edible. Very common. They are everywhere. And here's another beautiful, lacy, soft coral. Current blowing its fronds about. The fish take shelter in them. The pinks, the purples, just wonderful. Coming up, we found a dive master leading 2 new divers down. That rope marks a certain portion, a certain area where we can go up and down with confidence. During our safety stop, this little guy gave us some good shots. Thanks for watching.